see the game more clearly with high-definition spectacle lenses from Norville Opticians.
Yeah, no, we played a lot better. We did play a lot better. We tried to, go out there, and I think it was one of those games where we knew we didn't have much to lose. I think we'd been off, probably weren't expected to come away with any points, and certainly come away with a win. So, we came out here, wanted to play some rugby. Great place to play it. Weather was nice. We tried to chuck the ball around, and like I said, played some good rugby, but unfortunately, some of the season we didn't quite get a win, really. So.
I mean, my initial reaction was I was going to ask you, is a disappointment, but a different disappointment. But now thinking about it, is it more difficult to sort of lose like that, playing the way that you did?
Yeah, it is disappointment. It's almost more of a frustration, because I think, a team that leads with the margin we did, was it 27-13 at half-time? We've got to put teams away. If we want to be a top 6, top 4 team, then the likes of Leicester and the top 4 do that, and we didn't. Obviously, you look at their team, if someone like Manu's, he's a game changer for them. I think he came into his own in that second half and caused us problems, but we were still in it to the end. I think a couple of strange refereeing decisions, which probably definitely didn't go our way. Which is a tough one to take, but I suppose Leicester at home, he's always going to probably favour that home team, and it's frustrating. But like I said, we thought we were in it to the end, and it's a tough one to take.
Not a case of starting the second half and almost sitting back a bit, waiting to see what they got.
No, I think we knew that they were going to get a bit of a telling off, so to speak, at half time. I think they would have been disappointed with the way they played in that first half, and I think we played well and rightly deserved to lead at half time. But I think maybe we didn't quite get out of the blocks as much as we wanted to, and just gave them a little bit of territory. I think we defended quite well, and then there was just the odd slip which let them in, and and then they managed to claw back. I gave a penalty away just before half time, which I don't know if it was a penalty, but that didn't help give them that 3-point lead, and just gave them that little gap to close up after half time. And like I said, Manu set 2 tries up, I think it was, out of nothing, and it's pretty tough to take.
As you say, it's a different scenario from the previous few games, and so that's got to give Gloucester rather more. Training, you would imagine, there will be much more of a bounce on Monday, take more out of this game than the previous 3. Yeah,
definitely. I think at least we turned up today, and actually played with some physicality and a bit of with a bit of pride, really. I think obviously we let the fans down in the last few 3 weeks. I think last week was unlucky. We probably should have won that game, and that was a bit of a frustrating one for us. But the 2 weeks before that against Worcester and Irish, we just didn't turn up, and that's not good enough. And obviously let the fans down, but it obviously hurts us as well, because we know that we're a better team than that, and that's frustrating. And as a group, we've tried to regroup and focus on the next game, and I think we did that pretty well this week. And like I said, not to come away with results, frustrating, but there will be stuff to look at, which is a little bit more positive, so it won't be such a dark place on Monday.
Recent Premiership results, though, mean that there's a lot riding on this game coming up against the Dragons.
Yep, I think obviously with the way we've gone in the Prem the last few games is probably put us out of that. Struggling to make that top 6, so we're going to have to chuck everything into that European competition, and there's some quality teams out there, so we'll focus on next week and try and put Newcastle away at home.